Let's talk about it. Smoking mirrors how to be a gas. But first, get into some dialect and let's talk for a minute, man. I got a lot to talk about. Smoking mirrors. We try to be a gas. We gonna talk about real shit. Let's go. Salute to everybody that's tuning in. I'm your host, No Game Records. It is what it is. This is the show. We're gonna talk about the segment that I bring forth to y'all. Shout outs to everybody out there. This show is unofficially sponsored by Truth Over Lies, New Melanin Order. Shout outs to my brother Ali Guns of God. Make sure y'all go follow Ali Guns of God. He got a program, and it's all designed to prevent slaughter against our women, sons, and daughters. New Melanin Order, out to prevent slaughters against our women, sons, and daughters. Truth over lies. The lies can never win when the truth is always over the lies. And this is part 2 of the discussion. We got to do better. We got to do better. There's too much going on. We leaving our babies out here to just figure it out on their own, and it's impossible and it can't be done because everybody needs help. I did a segment on a young brother that I knew from the town, his son, who's actually like family to me. And I did a segment on how he was 19 years old and became victim of the prison system. He became a victim of the prison system because the community didn't give a fuck. Some people might get in their feelings. Some people might say, you don't know what you talk about. But that's factual. The adults in the community are contributing to the reason why our children are lost out here and they can't find their way. There's no pressure being put on the political people. Shout out to my brother Mark Edwards 9506. But all these so-called gangsters and wannabe thugs and important people, they're not making no moves towards the protection of our babies. There's babies being born every day, every second, every minute across the world. And there aren't no programs that's helping our children. And the dialogue I'm about to read to y'all is about a young man that grew up in the neighborhood who wasn't actually from the neighborhood, but came to the neighborhood and felt like he had to prove himself and do whatever he had to do to get recognition from people who really left him stranded in the end. All you see is posts, you see this, you see that. You don't see people sending money to people no more. This event happened in 2016, and it involves a young man named Stevenson Desire, born 1996. He's from Main Street. His address says 759 Main Street. And if you're from the city that I'm from, which is New Rochelle, you know Main Street is the south side of New Rochelle. The projects is like center New Rochelle. Because then you got the north end, you got the west, City Park's the east, the hollows going towards the south. So at the end of the day, the projects he was hanging out in is in the center of New Rochelle, directly down the street from the police station. May 3rd, 2016, Stevenson, aka Steve Drive, the people in the town know him, his friends know him, his loved ones know him as Steve Drive. He was sentenced by a judge to 25 years to life in prison after being convicted of one count of M in the second degree, two counts of a criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree. Both of those charges ended in the result of the death of a young man named Brandon Lawrence from Yonkers, New York. I don't know what happened, but what the news is reporting, the news is reporting that they tried to make it look like it was a senseless shooting. I don't know the depths of it, but every shooting and every murder has to be senseless. That means somebody couldn't control themselves. In a state where guns are prohibited and subject to penalty by automatic 2-3 years in state prison, it's not helping nothing. On approximately April 3rd, 2016, at approximately 3:17 a.m., the New Rochelle Police Department received several 911 calls reporting that shots had been fired in Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park is a local park where all the hoop games, the summer tournaments, the kid tournaments, the women tournaments, whatever got going on, concerts, everything, where a lot of people be at in this park. This park is the iconic park of our city. 3:17 in the morning. Young boys is outside. I don't know what goes on, but I know that a lot of these young kids be lying to their parents. And that boy, and I'm gonna tell y'all about a situation to where the reason why he's sitting in there. But I'm gonna continue to read this. When they arrived on the scene, they found the victim laying face down in the center field area of the ball field. The victim was pronounced dead at the scene. An intense investigation carried out by the New Rochelle Police Department and the Westchester County District Attorney's Office revealed that both the victim and the defendant had attended a party hours earlier at an apartment in the city described as off-campus housing used by Iona College. Following the party, a group of 5 male attendees, including the victim and the defendant, went to Lincoln Park. While at the park, 2 of the men engaged in a prearranged fistfight. So they left off-campus housing used by Iona College and walked to the park to fight. As they were watching, the defendant pulled out a handgun and fired at the victim, hitting him once in the torso, resulting in his death. Later that day, the defendant was found at his apartment by New Rochelle police and under arrest. They have a picture of the young boy. The young boy is around the neighborhood. He came up with some cats around the neighborhood. A bunch of young boys around the neighborhood that didn't have the proper guidance. I mean, you have fellas like myself and a couple other fellas that was doing the best that they could to make sure that these young men had somebody of a positive influence and it wasn't all negative BS floating around where all they had was the opportunity to mess up in the world. This young man still ended up getting 25 years to life. My homeboy, I ain't gonna reveal his names, he was incarcerated at the time and was going to court at the same time that Stevenson was going to trial for this case right here. From what I was told, they offered him 10 years. All he had to do was get on the stand and admit that he killed the man. Excuse my French, but that's how it is. He didn't take the plea because he didn't want his mother to know that he did it. That's what I was told. Second-degree murder at 19 years old. No influence. The city failed the kids, all the politicians. Jared Rice, good friend of mine. It's like family. He's a judge now, New Rochelle. He was a council member at the time this happened. And he said he's deeply disturbed by the homicide which took place that morning in Lincoln Park. I abhor senseless gun violence. Every community should be a safe one. We will continue to focus on the proactive solutions to make the reality throughout New Rochelle. The reality is that these kids had nowhere to go to. If there was programs or buildings given to the influencers, the black influencers, the people that the kids look up to, if the city was to work with those type of people and grant them a space in one of these buildings, because they got so many damn buildings being put up everywhere, but y'all not putting up programs for the young kids, the at-risk youth. There's nothing to do in the black communities. They took everything. They took our local boys club and revamped it and basically kicked all the community people out, which leaves our little children to roam the streets and run around. There's no programs that's offered to our children. See? Now, this is where the conflict comes into play. And his lawyers didn't do a good job because one news shit issued that it was off-campus housing used by Iona, and one says it was the Elks. The Elks Lodge has been shut down, though. One article says 317, police received multiple calls. Another article says 324. That right there can be the reason why he could get brought back down on appeal, but I don't know if he exhausted his appeal already. My point is we got to do better as a people. This shit shouldn't be happening to our babies. Our babies shouldn't be in positions to where they got to face life in prison. That means the adults is failing. That means the adults in the city and the community are selfish. Our babies are going to jail younger and younger and younger and younger. And all everybody going to do is make up excuses. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing. And it's always people like Robert Cox that try to make a situation look crazy. He put in his article, the shooting took place near Prominent Rock, directly behind the center field fence of Bruce Flowers Field. The area was strewn with small glassine envelopes, typically used to package small amounts of crack cocaine and other drugs. Crack hasn't been out in New Rochelle since the late 2010s, 2015s. The crackheads don't even come around Lincoln Park no more. So for him to make that article, he tried to paint a real bad stigma on the black community. It's already bad enough they took our boys clubs and everything. And this is a gentleman that don't do nothing and donate nothing to the community. Don't even help. He just like trolling black people. At the end of the day, when are we gonna let our babies know that we give a damn about them? Mouse, I saw your comment from last time. YouTube got some funny shit going on. I don't know what it is, but I guess if you play certain music, they'll, strike your page or they'll take your views away from you. The numbers don't never matter to me because I don't do this for views. I don't do this for money, excuse my French. I just put out this content to make people aware of what's really going on in this world instead of worrying about which rappers is beefing and who got the most bread and who ain't doing right. Niggas is rich and y'all still worried about that simplest shit and simple-minded shit, but our young ones are being misled by these same rappers and ending up in prison. And these rappers ain't helping no function. They not trying to do nothing to spark no programs. These rappers got people following they shit everywhere around the states. They still kicking the propaganda. They still kicking the propaganda to lead your child into a pit or into prison. And y'all out here glorifying these geeks too. Who gives a fuck if Jim Jones got heat? Is that gonna save your baby? Let me know. I just need to. I need to know certain things. Is that gonna save your baby? Jim Jones not having no motherfucking heat in his building is gonna save your child? I appreciate the love because we deal with realness, and I salute you too because we've had dialogue on a personal level where we've talked about situations. So I get it, man, and I appreciate you for being a part of my life, Mouse. You know what I'm saying? You vital, you good people, man, and I appreciate you. You don't deal with the bullshit, and you don't you don't allow the bullshit to be accepted. So I'm not gonna allow it neither. There's too many goofies out here running around. Got the fly hat, new melanin order. Make sure y'all hit my peoples at Ali_Guns of God. He started a whole movement. New melanin order, not new world order. Out to prevent slaughter against our women, sons, and daughters. Truth over lies. Get your merch. It's time to support black-owned business. This is why we can't do shit. This is why we can't do shit as a people because nobody wants to fuck with what we got going on. But everybody go support some other bullshit. It's real. Shit is real out here. Our kids are being fucking subjected to being prison numbers and they going in as early as 19, 20, and ain't nobody gonna say shit. Come on, cousin. Unacceptable. Like, and parents, y'all gotta stop painting y'all kids off to being these saints. I'm just being honest. I gotta be real with y'all. Y'all can't be painting y'all kids off to being these saints and y'all don't be knowing what the hell they be doing in the street. Yeah, y'all children be lying to y'all. Y'all want me to tell y'all the truth? Y'all need to be doing some. Oh, excuse me. Let me fix my brim. Y'all parents need to be doing some research on your children. Stop falling for the shit they telling y'all, yo. Niggas is out here causing all types of problems and situations, but they coming to y'all and lie to y'all. And your first natural instinct as a parent is to protect your offspring. But at the end of the day, y'all got to start doing research because these kids, they know how to lie really good. It ain't no secret.
They have the man who gunned down an Iona college student, leaving his family devastated. Brendan was like my best friend. He was my other half. He tells me all his secrets, and I would tell him mine. Good evening.
People got to stop painting these characters on their
His family
members.
Devastated. Brendan was like my best friend. He was my.
Your brother, like your people ain't gonna share all their secrets with everybody. People just not gonna do that.
All his secrets, and I would tell him mine. Good evening. I'm Sade Better-Wong. And I'm Vida Williams. Another teenager is charged tonight in the death of the Iona student. Brandon Lawrence was killed in a park in New Rochelle early Sunday morning. He was struck by a bullet meant for someone else. Tonight, we're hearing from his distraught family. Eyewitness News reporter Joe Torres is at the park tonight with more. Joe?
Sade Brandon Lawrence had his whole life ahead of him, 19 years old. He was a student athlete last year at Lincoln High School over in Yonkers. He was studying mass media as a freshman this year at Iona College. Well, this weekend, those dreams, that future.
That's crazy. Bullet wasn't even meant for him.
Cut short. by a bullet on a ball field. The Lawrence family of Yonkers tonight trying so hard to understand the incomprehensible loss of a son, a brother, a nephew. 19-year-old Brandon Lawrence was shot and killed early Sunday morning on a New Rochelle ball field.
I love my son. I loved him dearly. And he was killed so senselessly. Senselessly. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Everybody who knew.
See, that's our parents got to stop saying that too. Your son left a party to go to a baseball field to witness a fight or be involved in a fight, and he got hit with a bullet that wasn't meant for him at 3:17. He's supposed to be in the crib. See, parents don't be knowing what their kids is doing outside, and that's why I said it's important for us as the ones, the OGs, the ones who want the respect, everybody that's claiming to be somebody important. We got to save these kids outside the house. The streets killed a kid. Rest in peace to him. The streets killed the other kid. He ain't coming home. These kids was babies. But y'all parents, y'all don't be knowing what y'all kids be doing. You can't be in the wrong place at the wrong time at 3:17 in the morning, leaving a party to go somewhere else. You should have been going home, respectfully. I have to be honest. Why wasn't y'all parents blowing his phone up, telling him to bring his ass home?
He was a love child, a quiet child, just full of life, 19 years old.
Police arrested 19-year-old Steve.
See, what everybody don't realize and they care to avoid is that if you in the ages between 12 and right now I'm going to say 60, but these young guys, they don't have no guidance. They being guided by the wrong music, being praised. They guided by the wrong movies they watching. A lot of these people be living in facades, B. A lot of people. They living in these facades. And these young boys are easily manipulated because all it takes is a little bit of money, some flashy jewelry, a nice car, and an Instagram that shows you a lot of fronting, and they want to be just like that. Most of these kids are lost in followers. And everybody's avoiding that truth. Niggas is really allowing their children to wander off and find shit. So many kids are getting killed nowadays under the ages of 21. Ain't no way in hell 12, 13-year-old kids supposed to be joining gangs and allowed to be in the street till 3 in the morning. Smoking mirrors when you're tired of being gassed.
Stevenson Desir of New Rochelle and charged him with Lawrence's murder. Suspect's friend said little following a scheduled court appearance this afternoon. So what happened? According to investigators, 5 young men gathered about 3:30 Sunday morning in this parking lot outside the Boys and Girls Club. An altercation spilled onto the neighboring ball field. Police say that's when Desir shot Lawrence, who played basketball at Lincoln High in Yonkers and graduated last year before attending Iona College. Police told us the shooting was not drug, alcohol, or gang-related, and that Lawrence was not involved in the argument that preceded the gunfire.
It appeared as though it was a mutual combatant. 2 guys had a beef with one another. They were going to go settle it. They decided that they were going to settle it on the field, and that's what happened.
I'm really speechless right now because it's so sad. He's our colleague. He's our peer.
Faith is the firm foundation that tonight supports the Lawrence family. They've been
Senseless little kids getting their hands on guns, but we know how the guns are coming through. The guns are being shipped upstate from down south. You can't buy no gun up north unless you in the upstate parts of New York, and you got to have paperwork for that. Or you're in Rhode Island or Vermont where gun laws are legal. But at the end of the day, right here, lower New York, no. 3 something in the morning, all them kids outside, goofy shit happens. Who wins in the situation? Nobody. Nobody wins in this situation because a mother lost her child and another mother lost her kid to the system. One mother lost their child to the gun, another mother lost their child to the system. Nobody wins. Outside fail these gentlemen. Nobody gonna give you the truth like I am. Yeah, I said it. I said the shit. But everybody's screaming how they was good kids and everybody's talking about free my nigga. No. A bunch of young kids are being misled, and it's the fault of the so-called OGs and Gs that want to be recognized as somebody fucking important in our fucking city. Y'all niggas can't be serious. Y'all can't be serious, bro. So I'm not gonna allow you niggas to get no type of praises. Excuse me, let me fix my mic real quick. There we go. Not giving you niggas no type of praises, yo. Not for no shit like this. You little niggas gotta put the fucking guns down, bro. Y'all getting yourselves caught up in situations where y'all really shouldn't even be caught up. This young boy got hit with 25 to life, and another young man is dead. Bless his heart. Prayers out to his family, condolences to his family. I didn't know the young man. But he's just like another 19-year-old that's growing up with no guidance. Yeah, he graduated and went to school and went to college, but there's always 2 sides, 3 sides to a story. If he wasn't in college or he was just starting college, that's unfortunate for him. He's out partying. After the party was over, he's a college student. He knew better. He followed his friends to the park. He wasn't even the intended target. That's what makes this shit all the way fucked up. Because he wasn't the intended target. We allowed the system to do it again. But everybody's too busy beefing with each other. Everybody's beefing with each other. How does that work? Please tell me, how does that work? Our kids are out here killing each other, and we sitting back praising them. There's a lot of grown adults out here that's acting like the friends to the children. How you niggas is out here 50, 40, 55 plus, 30 plus running around with the children? Some of y'all got influence. These kids look up to y'all, but y'all don't want to lead the right way. Something's wrong here, bro. Something's wrong when the OGs don't want to consistently be involved. Something's wrong. So what if they hard-headed? You still got to keep trying. They're dying faster than all the rest. And people are sitting back and letting it happen to our kids. That's weird. I need I need y'all to wake up for real, for real. Like I need my people to really wake up and understand that this shit is not a joke, man. Kids is dying out here, bro. Who's saving the babies? Who give a fuck about the babies? Who give a fuck about these babies, man? Just trying to understand certain things because these babies is the one that's going through it. I thought they was the future. What happened? I thought they was the future. Y'all can't keep telling these kids y'all love them and then y'all not helping them get involved in anything. That's not caring. That's not caring at all. You feel me? That's not caring at all, man. These little niggas is out here losing their life, and everybody's okay with it. Everybody's okay, but nobody's gonna step in and say nothing to these babies, man. Nobody's gonna try and remotely get something going for these children, and these children are out here losing their lives, bro. For real. Let's talk about it, man. For real. It's not it. It's not it. Niggas is thinking this is the cool way to travel, but our kids is dying out here. Who gonna step up, man? There's only a few people that can really do the job, man. We need everybody. Don't tell me about no rap beef. Don't tell me about no bullshit entertainment shit going on. Talk about the real shit that's happening. Let's talk about how our kids is fucking being abandoned out here. Let's talk about how we don't have nothing for our people. Black people. Let's talk about how black people are still being mistreated in this fucking country. We're not being reprimanded. Let's talk about how it's affecting our children. You see it? Do you see it? Respectfully, white kids have something to go to. They have programs. They got a lot of funding. People got a lot of blankets and security blankets around them. All other race of kids besides the black kids and the Puerto Rican kids are protected. And the black and Puerto Rican kids are being looked at as the outcasts. And the black kids are being the ones who's really looked at as the outcast because you got some Latino communities that's racist towards black people and they're black. Some real shit going on out here. Real shit's going on out here. And everybody run around here acting like they don't care. Run around here acting like you don't care. That's wicked. Okay. I ain't worried about shit, nigga. I leave that shit to y'all. You ain't stacking chicken something, but it's at a county shit. And I'm sitting on a $250,000. Listen, maybe more, nigga. It's real shit here. You know what that shit be like, right? All we do is think about when niggas more money and you staying focused. It's no games, yeah, a journey I had to walk, won't take it back. I won't face the facts. Some people ain't real, some just lie like that. Some be worried about how much money you cake and stack. Some people prey on your downfall, that shit be whack. Haters, I be chilling in my own zone, just chilling, thinking about how to get more money. Jump on my own phone. What should I do, nigga? Then I roam, make more plays. I sit back and puff more haze. While these niggas selling garbage, they be thinking they got the knowledge. They ain't speaking proper. They need to go see the doctor, get their mind checked. My mind focus on a lot of checks, a lot of bags. Plays make the lines connect the 50K. How y'all trying to flex? Y'all niggas lame and y'all buy respect. Y'all ain't slinging on no cane with no pie connects. All y'all do lie in the game but provide the death. Liars, dick eating, broke theories, all kinds of mess. Dick eater shit is fucking with my brain. I think my mind went deaf. Fucking if you niggas ain't prepared, there ain't no timing left. Game over. Bar for bar, let's run it up, see who can rhyme the best. Let's see, niggas. It's real shit out here, man. Who gonna save the babies? I follow an order, new melanin order, out to prevent slaughter against our women, sons, and daughters. It's real shit out here, man. Who gonna teach these kids, man? We gotta do better, man. We the only race of people that don't fuck with each other. I don't give a fuck. A lot gotta change. Smoke and mirrors when you tired of being gassed. It's not your average podcast. Real life situations is going on. Real life situations is going on. Kids are dying. Shit is happening. What are you going to do about it? You feel me? What can we do about it? Trying to make people understand that the world is big, no freaky. And a lot has to change. Black people, you got to wake up. You got to stop running around here acting like sheep. Y'all got to stop running around here acting like wolves to your own people. Y'all got to stop running around here destroying your own communities. I thought the gangs was born to protect the communities against the oppression, against the bullshit. I thought Crips stood for a revolutionary crew that took care of the neighborhood. I thought Bloods represented brotherly love, overriding oppression and destruction. I thought that's what that meant. I thought GD meant growth and development. Every gang that started off in the community and terrorized the same community. I'm not going to say every gang in certain parts, because certain gangs in certain parts protect their neighborhood first. They make sure the kids got programs inside the neighborhood. You go to places like Jordan Downs in California. I've never been, but I heard the community is tightly knitted. And their oppositions is maybe a block away. But they have programs for the kids. They feed the community. They have neighborhood feeding programs where they provide food for the communities. Shout outs to Kwame Dixon. Kwame Dixon in the Ujima program was feeding the community last year. And he probably still does it. Kwame had a program that helped the young brothers out here learn a trade: construction, electrician, painting, carpentry. The same shit he learned from my father. You can ask him. My father took him on damn near every job when he was a youngin', when his sons wouldn't work because we worked with him before. We know how to do that. We established our own lanes, just like Kwame. Kwame did his own thing. We got a couple customers that need remodeling and walls put up and grass cut and walls painted and wiring done and plumbing done. We got somebody in our community that can do that every level, and they're certified. Kwame Dixon helped the kids get the certification. Certain kids are certified electricians and carpenters because of Kwame Dixon. That's a member of the community that give a damn about the children. So I salute that brother. Kwame Dixon's from New Rochelle. He gives a damn. I give a damn. Police killing our young ones. I stepped out in the street. We don't have no programs for our young ones, man. We don't have no programs for our young ones, and that's the problem. The problem is the government and the city is knowing what they doing. They involving and investing in getting more private jails off the ground, building more private jails, but they ain't not taking that same energy and investing in our children. And as a community, we got to wake up and stop voting for these type of people and putting them in fucking seats because it's a popularity contest. They come to the neighborhood when they know how to get votes. And then when they get the votes, they don't give a fuck about the same neighborhood that they came to. Y'all got to stop being goofy out here. If y'all really say the children of the future, everybody was dick eating Whitney Houston when she made that song. And when shit go wrong, everybody think about the kids. But when everybody's in their comfort zone and they chilling and shit's going right for them personally, they ain't worried about nobody else's kids. They not worried about the community until something fucked up happens in the community. And then y'all want to speak bad on the kids and the children of the community that y'all didn't try to help. As an elder, you got to do better. As an elder, let's start putting pressure on our local politicians and telling them we need programs for our inner city youth. Some people in the fucking hood don't got the money to pay for the fucking boys club memberships. The city knows that. So the city ain't trying to help give the young kids no type of motherfucking employment so they can earn their way to getting a motherfucking boys club card so they could go to the boys club and stay off the street. The city's not helping. But the fucking people are putting these people in office. We got to start taking accountability as a people because it's our fault. We are the majority of the vote, and we are putting these people in office that don't give a fuck about our communities. Real actual facts. I'm tired of seeing the black kids being left out. I'm tired of seeing the black kids being left for dead. I'm tired of seeing the black kids not having no opportunities to get ahead. Everybody's just talking the shit. Nobody's being boots to the ground, so to speak. Everybody want to do that fucking follow that trend. Get boots to the ground and help your fucking kids and their friends out so they can so y'all can save their lives and they can have a longer life to live, a free longer life to live, instead of being in somebody's jail or somebody casket and y'all boo-hooing. Your children have friends. Don't push away the friends that seem to be knuckleheads. Those are the ones that you should keep coming to your house so they can learn what structure is. Because if they're a knucklehead, they obviously don't know no structure or have any structure in their home. Kids under the age of 21, the parents are giving them so much freedom and allowing them to be outside. I don't give a fuck if they're 18, 19 years old. That's when the worst type of things are happening, is through the teenage years, early 20s, mid 20s. Now it's getting later, but at the end of the day, between those early years and mid years, that's when the most shit is going on. We as black people, we know them streets is dangerous. Don't let the politicians keep lying to you for no fucking vote. Wake up. Somebody in the community run for office. You don't need no background to run for a political seat in your city. All you need is the popularity vote. The majority of the vote. It's a popularity contest. Now, get out there and do your community service and put your work in. Gain some popularity. Mean something. Stand for something. And run for office. You might fucking win, to be honest. You just might win. If Donald Trump could run for office and win, didn't have no political history, background, nothing. He won presidency. Then he got impeached, caught a felony, and then re-ran for office and won. He's the president now. So if that ain't enough motivation, I don't want to hear shit about people talk about, oh, I got a felony. I don't give a damn. The president of the United States has a felony. You see what he doing. It's more important right now at this time that us elder black men who are strong, conscious, intelligent, intellectual, very smart, it's time for y'all to use that shit in the political office and sitting down talking to your mayor, councilman, every damn body, and develop a program for the youth in your city. Or shit's not gonna change. Smoke and Mirrors, when you tired of being gassed. It's not your average podcast. It's a real podcast where we talk shit, where we talk truth over lies, and we lead in a different light. I have the influence and the power to wake people up with my intelligence and my intellect. So that's what I'm going to do. The research and shit that I'm doing, you don't see podcasts doing this. Stand for something to fall for anything. And if you fall for anything, your kids are subject to go through the worst parts of the game. That's just reality. Salute to everybody that tuned in. You know what it is. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button. But most importantly, hit that notification bell that lets you know when I go live. We got to do better. Till next time, next segment. We talking about children that the streets failed, the communities failed. We didn't do enough. We got to do better. I'm going to bring up another topic and another subject. When are we going to be like, yo, it's too much? That's too many topics. We got to do something. When? Make your circle a dot, keep your grass cut, watch for the snakes, be observant of your surroundings. But most importantly, stack chicken, y'all. Till next time. Love, you heard? Snow games. I ain't worried about shit, nigga. I leave that shit to y'all. You ain't stacking chicken, something's fresh out of county shit. And I'm sitting on $250,000. Listen, maybe more, nigga. It's real shit here. You know what that shit be like, right? All we do is think about when niggas be hating money on you and shit. Why y'all niggas hating and trying to figure out. I'm just staying so grateful. It's no games, nigga. Yeah, the journey I had to walk won't take it back. Won't face the facts. Face some people ain't real. Some just lie like some that. Some be worried about how much money you cake and stack. Some people pray on your downfall. That shit be whack. Haters. I be chilling in my own zone. Just chilling, thinking about how to get more money. Jump on my own phone. What should I do, nigga? Then I roam, make more plays, I sit back and puff more haze. While these niggas selling garbage, they be thinking they got the knowledge and they ain't speaking proper. They need to go see the doctor, get their mind checked. My mind focus on a lot of checks, a lot of bags. Plays make the lines connect them. 50K, how y'all trying to flex? Y'all niggas lame and y'all buy respect. Y'all ain't slinging on no cane with no pie connects. All y'all do lie in the game but provide the death. Liars, dick eating, broke theories, all kinds of mess. Dick eater shit is fucking with my brain. I think my mind went deaf. Bugging out. You niggas ain't prepared, there ain't no timing left. Game over. Off a bar, let's run it up, see who can rhyme the best. Let's see, niggas. Salute to everybody that tuned in, man. Love is love, man. Can't be who I am without y'all. Tune in each and every time you see that notification bell go off. That means we talking real shit, not that fabricated shit. Smoke and mirrors. When you tired of being gas, love us, y'all.